And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. And a whole season still ahead of us, but it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. Taking a look at the Clippers, they've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Lob it forward, Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Mikal Bridges out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Fox in at the center position. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. Murray kicks to Williamson. Here's Messi. Guarded by Fox. A shot by Messi, no good. Bane against Murray. Out to Morant. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got the game going here with the first basket for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Murray outside. Mr. Williamson. McCollum outside. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for the Grizzlies. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. And their focus on defense? Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. And the dunk by Lyles.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Murray. Coming off 31 points last game. Here's Williamson. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Lyles no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Mr. Williamson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good work defensively by Fox. Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
McCollum outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram right side. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Getting their first lift of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these teams were in 2 completely different categories last year, but hopefully the season series this year is much more competitive.
The drive by Williamson. Tries again, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Messi. There's a good screen. Inside. Ingram outside. Bridges with the steal. Yes, that goes in. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Murray after Mikal Bridges' bucket.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Fox, who's back up. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Williamson. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Murray looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Memphis leading by 9. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Jones checked in for C.J. McCollum. To the inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Jones finds Murray. 5 on the clock. Goes up with a stripe. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Morant outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Jones. 11 points last game. Ingram outside. Mr. Williamson. Over Fox. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bain, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Lobbed up there for Fox. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Fox with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Nisi, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant against Murray. Fox with the screen for Morant. Over Murray. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Morant. Again, the Pelicans score.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Murray against Morant. Fox a screen on Murray. Here's Morant. Fox kicks to Morant. Bain passes to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Memphis moving it around. Carries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Jones against Bain. Jones drives in. Here's Nisi. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And checking out some numbers for Ja Morant. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he put up about 35 points a game, 19 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Mavericks was all business. He tallied 50 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Up top, DeRozan. He's defended by Wilkins. Pass to Thor. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. It's Fox with the drive. And they'll get another chance. They get it back. And it's Fox with the jam.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Rosen dishes to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Thor. And it's denied by Fox. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Morant against Hawkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he can't hit the second. Pelicans trail by 17. Outside DeRozan. Over Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fox has got 15 rebounds here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Morant. Back to Fox. Kicks it out to Hero. Now here's Morant. Down low. Here's Thor. 8 points his last outing. Now DeRozan. No good on the last second attempt there. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Thor in at the 5. Memphis leading by 17. Morant passes to Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Really left alone that time. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Here's Morant. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside DeRozan. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 18. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
We're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's McCollum. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And slams up by Ingram.
Well, there's Ingram using his length and just hammering it down.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Outside, Bain. There's the screen. Inside, here's Fox. Morant outside. This one for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the 76ers. Pass to Thor. Can't hit that one. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Huntington. Another shot out to Morant. Floats one up. Kept alive. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Morant's got 19 points. Pelicans trail by 16. Ingram outside. Drives to the hoop, and it's denied by Fox. To the middle. Huntington, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Bain gets the screen from Fox. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Fox with the screen for Bain. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Bridges against Ingram. Unloads. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Outside DeRozan. Jones for three. And it's Fox with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morant passes to Fox. And he drives in. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Trey Lyles checked in for the Grizzlies. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Murray comes in for Jones. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. And their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Now here's McCollum. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Off target with the open look.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lobbed up there for Fox. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, doing it all himself there. You got to love seeing him get the steal and just push it down the floor.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Here's DeRozan. Ingram trying to get open. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from DeRozan. He lobs it up, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me, and that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Out to Morant. He can't get it to go. Good D by Williamson. McCollum against Morant. McCollum passes to Murray. And it's denied by Fox. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Offensive rebound. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And he recovers it. And it's Williamson missing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Cousins is checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for John Morant. And New Orleans also making a change. Jones checked in for Ingram. Now here's Williamson. Back to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
Hero gets a screen from Fox. And Tyler Hero hits the three. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pelicans trailed by 19. Murray outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
And it's DeRozan missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. A pass to Fox. Over Williamson. Kicks it out to Hero. Bridges dishes to Fox. Fox is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Miles passes to Hero. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Williamson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
And so here's Memphis. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
DeRozan a screen on Hero. McCollum finds Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
they're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And Memphis making a change here. Wilkins is checked in. 1:19 left to play in the first half. For three, Bridges. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cousins against Ingram. Pass to Murray. Throws it up high. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
A moment to check out Zion Williamson.
Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Nisi. Now Murray. Defended by Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
And a wide-open look for Hero. Goes back up. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox with the screen for Bridges. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Murray for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Grizzlies.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a... He's checked in for Wilkins. Morant scanning the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Trey Lyles out there with Fox, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Morant outside. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the wing on the left. There's the lob to the hoop. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ingram's got 8.
Well, you know Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Morant right side. Fox a screen on McCollum. Morant kicks to Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Williamson outside. Here's Messi. That one wide left.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Wide open look here for Murray. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 16.
So dangerous in the two-man game. Murray used that screen to perfection.
It's deflected.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Ingram with it. He's got 8. Pass to Messi. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Bain against Murray. For 3, Ingram. They get it back. Kicks it out to McCollum. Murray outside. New Orleans moving it around. 6 to shoot. Ingram outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Williamson.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
To the paint. Stolen away. Williamson with it. Now defended by Bain. And McCollum with the slam.
Good effort by McCollum. Hustles up the court and knows exactly how to play it.
McCollum against Morant. It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Here's Ingram. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trail by 16. Now here's Williamson. McCollum kicks to Ingram. They set the screen. Shoots over Bridges. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Yeah, and every year, Bane's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Murray from deep three-point territory. Here's Messi. And it's denied by Fox.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Down low. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Memphis.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards. And that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Now here's Morant. He's got 23.
Such a powerful denial. Zion wanted that shot completely erased.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Fox finds Hero. Fox a screen on Murray. Hero from long range. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
And here is Hero. He's got 5. Pass to Bane. Here's Fox. Cousins with it. And another miss by Memphis.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Now here's Williamson. He has 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Messi after the made shot from Fox. And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Cousins. They set the pick. Pulls up. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Murray. There's the triple. And it's Fox with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Now here's Jones. Pass to Messi. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Good.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Pelicans trail by 20. Murray outside. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson, the 15-footer. Good. Williamson's got 10 points.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Cousins. He has yet to score. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Bain. They grab their own miss. Here's Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Ingram. He's got 11. Jones finds Ingram. Here's Messi. Here's Murray. And it's Fox with the rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Deflects the pass. Outside Hero. And rebounds again. Such ferocity on the boards.
That's 40 for the game. He's just outworking everybody.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Murray. The Grizzlies making the shot. Good on the shot. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
Now here's Cousins, still without a basket. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Wilkins is checked in for Memphis. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for DeJounte Murray. Now Williamson, he's got 10. There's another block, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Thor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lobbed up there for Fox. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. He's defended by Wilkins. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off. And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
4. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant passes to Fox. Driving to the basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Morant against McCollum. Pulls up on the wing. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Murray outside. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to DeRozan. Back to McCollum. The three. Connects from three-point range.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Inside, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Fox with the steal. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Trey Lyles checked in for Wilkins. And it's Bane in for Hero. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lobbed up there for Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Lyles against DeRozan. Back to Murray.
Who's watching it?
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Jones kicks to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thor. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Well, you can count on DeRozan to make good decisions. Nice dish to create the bucket.
Bridges with it. Jones covering. Bridges against Jones. To the middle. Here's Fox. Nifty move. And it's Fox with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Fires at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Here's DeRozan. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lyles passes to Morant. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Bridges gets the screen from Fox. They get it again, and it's blocked. DeRozan scanning the floor. On the wing, Jones. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Pass to Thor. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shoot.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.